Any regular viewers will know that I am into my wildlife photography, but I've recently outgrown my current camera bag, and this is the Low Pro Proactive 350. Don't get me wrong, it's been a good bag, but it just doesn't fit all my kit in anymore. So I'm in the market for a new camera bag, but I'm also heading down to the other side of the world next week, down to Australia, where I'm intending to do some wildlife photography. So I'm not only looking for a camera bag, I'm looking for a bag that I can take in the cabin on the plane, and it's a little bit of an adventure bag that I can just shove things in. So I'm looking for a 3-in-1 bag. Following a bit of online research, I've come across a company called Three Peaks GBR. A really smart, impressive website. The bags look really nice, and I was really impressed with their green credentials as well. Not only are the bags made from recycled plastics, but they also donate 1% of every purchase to a charity called Ocean Generation. They've got a thing called the 3064 Club, so if you join the 3064 Club, you're basically subscribing to newsletters, but you get a 10% discount off. So I took the plunge and I've ordered online the Commuter 24L Rucksack. A little bit of a bundle, I think it's called a weekender set. So it comes with a wash bag, a insert, and I've ordered the camera insert as well. So let's see what the gear looks like. So a no fuss, minimal recyclable packaging. Three Peaks logo on the box, and it's got the QR code which will take you through the 3064 Club. You get your newsletter and you get your 10% discount with that. We've got here, we've got it's one of the inserts. That's the waistband, the wash bag, a waterproof cover, and the bag itself. A little mission journey card, again with the QR code on it. So straight out of the box, it feels really solid and well made. The fabric's tough, water resistant, made from recycled plastic bottles. What is apparent is there's no unnecessary plastic packaging. This band here for the waist belt, made from cardboard. All labels, string, paper, recyclable. So it's got a nice couple of padded shoulder straps there. Air vent system so your back doesn't get too sweaty. And here, got a nice little pocket that's going to be up against your back so you can get your passport or your wallet, maybe your phone in there. Turn it onto the side. Got a carrying handle on either side. Nice big top pocket with a key hook and another mesh pocket inside there. It just feels quality. All these zips, all waterproof. We've got these loops on the back, so if you're that way inclined, you can fit your wash bag or one of the inserts onto the back of there, so you could carry things on the outside as well. So we'll look inside. So inside, get another mesh pocket there. You've got a bigger pocket that opens all the way out there. Put a tablet in there, and then your larger laptop will go in there with a Velcro strap. Got a couple of mesh pockets inside there. On the side, you've got another couple pockets. I can put a tripod or a drinks bottle. And one of the things that I did like about this is if you want to get your laptop out but don't want to empty the contents of the bag, you can access your laptop from the pocket on the other side. Throw my gear in there and I can just open this up here, take my laptop out. So I can get an insert in there, get the wash bag in there, then the camera insert, nice fit. Open the camera insert up, get a large mesh pocket here for various cables or anything, and then I've got these adjustable inserts here to whatever configuration I want with my cameras and lenses. Yeah, first impression, really impressed. Before we get onto a plane to Australia, I've got another day doing some wildlife photography planned before we go. So I'm going to set this up for camera bag mode. For this I want my waistband or waist belt attached. Here's the waist belt, it's nicely padded. There's a little bit of a Velcro patch on the back there. So what we do is simply pass it through the back of this pocket at the base of the back. And it should, I can hear it, connect to another Velcro strip inside there. It's a nice solid buckle, quick release. And another thing that they've nicely thought of is these little straps here to get rid of any excess belt. This keeps it nice and tidy. So that's it set up as a camera bag. I've got my camera in there, two lenses, one of which is the big 600 zoom. Got my bits and bats in it. Managed to get the drone in at the top pocket, that fits in nicely. A mini tripod down the side. So there's a bit of weight in it, but it's not uncomfortable. It feels quite snug. Plenty of padding on the back, padding around the waistband, padding on the shoulder straps here. Yeah, just looking forward to getting out and seeing how it performs. So as part of the rucksack review, I've got it loaded for a day doing wildlife photography. And I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, a fair bit of squeaking. And I don't know if that's just because it's new and the stitching's stretching, I don't know what it is. But that constant noise, it's already driving me crazy. here. Right, Daisy dog, this is your YouTube debut. Don't embarrass me and start licking your tuppence throat, okay? You do that. So the bag has had its first proper outing. Took it up to the lakes to photograph some red deer. And it coped very well. So as you can see from the video, I actually carried my camera on its strap. So there was a bit of space in the bag. So I replaced that space with my brew kit, waterproofs, an extra layer, hat, gloves, etc, etc. Anything I'd need for a day on the hills. So let's talk about the pros. It was very comfortable throughout the day. Lots of padding on the shoulders, waistband. The weight was evenly distributed between the shoulders and the waistband. My mini tripod fits nicely into one of the outside pockets, and the other outside pocket comfortably takes a decent sized water bottle. The drone fits nicely into the top pocket, which I quite like. And then when I put the rucksack down on the wet and muddy grass, I got a bit of water on the outside, but it just basically wipes off. I stopped for a good hour to sort of sit on the side of the hill, and I basically use this to sit on. So there's plenty of padding on it, even with the camera insert. That's plenty of padding on it as well. So it was yeah, basically it made a comfortable seat for me for about an hour. And the other thing I like about this bag is it's got a nice flat back there. So I actually use this as a platform for the drone to take off and land. Yeah, so that worked quite well. Let's talk about the cons. As you can tell from the video, the squeakiness, the squeaky noise, constant as I'm walking up the road, just drove me crazy. Might be because it's new, but yeah, it was noticeable. And the other slight niggle, not that my water bottle in one of the side pockets, not this one, but it actually leaked. And then this side pocket here was half full of water. It was easy enough to sort of dry out, just got a cloth and wiped it all out. It didn't soak through, which is a good thing. A little hole at the bottom potentially could have been nice for any sort of water to drop out or leak out. Yeah, not the end of the world, but just something to be mindful of if you're using this in the rain and you haven't got your waterproof cover on. In general though, in its camera bag mode, a day out doing some wildlife photography, it coped very well. So I'm now back home after an awesome trip to Australia, and I basically use this as my unchecked cabin bag. First thing I did was I removed the waistband or the waist belt. I didn't want that getting in the way, and it just helped get it into overhead lockers and stuff like that. Obviously I didn't want to put my expensive camera gear into the suitcase, into the checked baggage that gets thrown around. So I had all my camera gear in there, all my vlogging gear, my laptop, I had a book to read, an extra layer. I had my wash bag. This we had quite a long stop in China, so I had my wash bag so I could get a wash there. A water bottle on the outside. It was well over the 8 kilogram that you're allowed to take on the aeroplane, but nobody ever checks the weight of hand baggage. Well, they've certainly not checked mine. But the size-wise, it fitted nicely into the Ryanair checkbox thing, so it was well within the limits for size. I particularly liked this hidden pocket at the back here. Get my passport in there, and it was just a peace of mind that I knew it was somewhere safe and it's not going to get tampered with. I wish on the way back I'd have put my wallet in there, because I had my wallet nicked on the way back. Passport safe, wallet in my back pocket, and yeah, my wallet's gone. So I wish I'd have utilised this hidden pocket here and put my wallet in there as well. The drinks bottle fitted nicely into the outside pocket there, so I had water at hand all the time. The only negative was that somewhere, well I know where, because we got a lift to the train station on the way out to Australia from my lad, and he rung me up to say that the DJI microphone was in the back of his van, and that had basically fallen out of the top pocket. where I keep the drone. I didn't take the drone with me to Australia because I wasn't too familiar with the drone laws in Australia. So I put all my vlogging stuff in the top pocket, but somehow the microphone's dropped out. I've checked the zip and it's all in order, so I'm just putting that down to user error. And then when we were in Australia, I used this as my sort of day-to-day bag. So trips to the vineyard, trips down to the beach. This was my sort of go-to adventure bag. And it worked really well. We were down on the beach once at Port Campbell, and the temperature was dropping a little bit. And we wanted to watch the sunset, so I went back to the hotel room, grabbed the bag, a couple of bottles of wine in there, some glasses, some extra layers, and it worked really well. The inside pockets take a bottle of wine comfortably, so that's the top tip if you're into your alcohol. So at the start of the video I said I wanted a 3-in-1 bag. I wanted a bag that I could use as a camera bag. I wanted something I could take on the plane, like a cabin bag, and I just wanted something I could use as a day-to-day adventure bag. And this has definitely ticked all them 3 boxes. Before I start on the summary, I just want to emphasise that this is no way sponsored at all. I bought this bag and all the other contents, the inserts, with my own hard-earned cash. So yeah, this is not a sponsored video. But if Three Peaks GBR are watching, get in touch. So in summary, this bag has exceeded expectations. It's tough, it's durable, it's got lots of different pockets, making it a multi-purpose bag. It's water resistant. I've not used the waterproof cover yet. It's just basically any damp, wet mud just wipes off. It's comfortable to wear. There's good weight distribution between the shoulders and the waistband. It's a perfect sized bag for any regular travellers that go on aeroplanes. It fits in the overhead lockers on the plane, in the cabin, very well. The bag and all the accessories are good quality, and everything has been really well thought out. So the green credentials are very impressive. So not only is it made from recycled plastics, but they donate some of their profits to a reputable charity. And even when I was doing the unpacking, there was no unnecessary plastic. It was all recyclable cardboard, string, card. So yeah, I was quite impressed with that. As a vlogging bag, this is perfect. If I was doing a wild camp, would I use it? Probably not, unless I got one of the larger bags. This would be ideal for somebody that was commuting every day. Quick access to your laptop. And my laptop's 17-inch and it fits in there nicely. Could even be used as a gym bag, the wash bag that comes with it. Would I recommend buying one? Hell yes. I'm already looking at some of their other stuff, duffel bags, etc, etc. Very, very impressed with this. So Three Peaks GBR, you've done well. If you have got one of these and you think there's anything that I've missed, get in touch or put something in the comments below. And until next time, that's me signing off, and thanks for watching.